Let me just bring in Anubhav. You've been listening patiently, so I want to understand from you. Can we sit down and say कुछ नहीं बदलने वाला है? Or should we say कि हम आए बदलना पड़ेगा भाई?
Definitely and undoubtedly, बहुत कुछ बदल चुका है और आगे भी बहुत कुछ बदलने वाला है. Under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, my party chief, Shri Naveen Patnaik sir, he has always taught us that anything in the parliament, when you see, it is for the betterment of the nation. If it is really good and it is advisable that yes, such kind of a policy or such kind of a debate must take place or must get passed, which is going to benefit the nation from all the sides, then we must support it.
Gentlemen, I've got very little time. So final word from you, 2050, where do you see Bharat?
Basically, when you talk about, that we shoulder the, today we as politicians need to change things up, you have to realize everybody needs to go back, get votes. The reason, if you are going to make any changes, you need to be where you are, right? In the parliament or in the Lok Sabha or in the government. Now for that, you need to realize what matters to people most. And there is where the convincing requires. So you go out and you ask for votes on education or healthcare or these programs, you probably don't get it. But what do you get votes on? Farm loan waivers. What do you get votes on? You get votes on
that's exactly my point. That's exactly my point. My point is that this dynamic has to. No, don't blame it on the voters. I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying.
I'm not blaming it on the voters. No. Yeah. It's our duty and it's your duty also. By you, I mean educated individuals. Voters का कोई problem नहीं है. Voters तो जो उसको ठीक लगेगा वो करेगा ही. It's no blame to the voters. I'm talking about the people sitting in the city, that are smug, can make all these, you can very easily talk about all of these things. But the fact is, very few people are going to go out and try and make those convincing points out.
No, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. Here's what I'm advocating, and this is something which I've heard not from people who are sitting smug in the city, but those who are working and toiling hard in the rural areas and in the land, in the heart of India, and they're tilling Mother India, and they're working there, and with their sweat to toil. उन्होंने बोला सर जो काम करता है ना, उसका काम दिखता है, जिसका काम दिखेगा उसको हम support करेंगे. Simple सी बात. And the point is, sir, from there to about 20 years, 22 years in my professional life, I've learned only one thing. No matter what politics you do, sir, nobody can beat your work. If your work is unmatched and you outwork everybody else, your results will come and people will also back you. And this is something which I have seen MLAs and MPs have also done. Irrespective, I'll tell you, there are so many independent candidates because they do work in their, who do work in their constituency.
That has not constantly added.
It is possible. I'm just saying it is possible. If you guys don't say it is possible, if you guys don't say, if you go, my point is, how many of you have stood up?
People are mooted out.
Now this is fun. But let me ask you this. I'm just saying, how many politicians have come up and said, no matter what, we are not going to do farm loan waivers because it's not healthy. How many politicians have come up and said, no matter what, we are not going to give out freebies? How many politicians have said, I am going to outwork this guy so much that the crores that I am using to try and dole out freebies, I am going to do it for public benefit. I'm going to stand there and stand there.
Freebies.
I'm just saying.
Actually, is something.
Bharat, coming to you, Bharat. Yes,
that is the point. It's very easy.
The point is, sir, that in our country, farmers should not have to. Farmers should not be in a debt trap. What am I going to do that they are not there in a debt trap? Not rather than waiving off their loans, how am I going to ensure that no farmer in my country ever gets into a debt trap? That's got to be my challenge. My challenge is, how is it that I'm going to ensure my constituency is 100% self-sufficient? That means every industry, everything in my constituency provides for each other. This is a model which has been worked out in Mathura, because in Mathura, they have ensured that the entire Mathura district, and there are certain segments where they've ensured on a model scheme, where the district itself, the constituency itself is self-sufficient. That means there is work for every person with every skill in that constituency just by harnessing what that constituency's core competency is.
I can very easily show it differently.
How many people?
I don't know, but I think I can very easily show it. You and I must go there together,
Yeah, we will. And I've seen it. And I've spoken
know?
to, he's a former chief secretary of Uttar Pradesh who's doing this pilot project only through dairy. He's using dairy as a core competence and then trying to build a self-sustained region or a self-sustained district. If we are able to do this across our
You should
700
probably have
districts, how
chief
many of us are
secretaries,
thinking that? How many of us are thinking
on the
that
show,
way?
because
Let's make
they
each
seem to
district
wield a lot more
self-sufficient.
power.
And a collective whole, we are actually a self-sufficient nation. That's what we're doing. How many people are thinking at the block level? How many people are thinking at that core mohalla level? This is what they're doing. They're trying to encourage blocks to become self-sufficient. Are we thinking of our country like that, so that we make each block sufficient, so that the collective whole is so strong and robust?
I see
No, no,
immense
no.
potential in the youth of this country. New India is expressive and opinionated. New India is awoken. New India doesn't stand as mute spectators to whatever is being sold to them. They check the expiry date on the tag like a father out for groceries. New India is a young India with the rise of internet. New India keeps up with new trends. New India is as much MEMS as much its IT job, as much an IT job. The most exciting thing about the New India is that it's aware and alert, and most importantly, awakened. And finally, I would say one thing often associated with the Indian identity is that we are a land of snake charmers. Keeping the stereotype aspect of it aside, India is definitely a land of magic. We are magicians who perform the most wonderful tricks you wouldn't be able to count. Literally so, because it was an Indian invented the number that starts everything. India is both the beginning and the end.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bharat. Thank you, Ritesh. Thank you, Anubhav.